Ken Saro-Wiwa and the Ogoni Nine, the voices silenced in Nigeria. What if speaking up for your people cost you your life? In the 1990s, a small community in Nigeria rose against the giants of oil, corruption, and oppression. At the center of it all was Ken Saro-Wiwa, a writer, activist, and the fearless voice of the Ogoni people. But in 1995, the world watched in shock as Saro-Wiwa and 8 other activists, later called the Ogoni Nine, were executed in a trial many believed was rigged. This is the heartbreaking story of courage, betrayal, and the fight for justice that still echoes across Africa today. The Ogoni land, riches and curses. The Ogoni people live in the Niger Delta, a land flowing with rivers, mangroves, and oil. Beneath their soil lay black gold, crude oil that made Nigeria billions. But for the Ogoni people, oil was not a blessing. It was a curse. For decades, companies like Shell Petroleum drilled their land, polluting rivers, destroying farms, poisoning fish, and leaving villages in poverty. While oil profits filled government pockets, the Ogoni people drank dirty water, lived with sickness, and watched their environment die. Enter Ken Saro-Wiwa. Ken Saro-Wiwa was no ordinary man. He was a writer, poet, and television producer, famous across Nigeria for his creativity. But beyond art, he had a burning mission: to save his people. In 1990, he co-founded MOSOP, Movement for the Survival of the Ogoni People. Their demand was simple: stop destroying Ogoni land, share oil wealth with the people, give the Ogoni a voice in Nigeria's future. Through peaceful protests, petitions, and international campaigns, MOSOP gained attention. By 1993, over 300,000 Ogoni people marched, one of the biggest protests in Nigerian history. For the first time, Shell and the Nigerian government felt threatened. The government's response. But in Nigeria of the 1990s, under the brutal military dictatorship of General Sani Abacha, protest was seen as rebellion. The government branded Saro-Wiwa a troublemaker. Soldiers were sent into Ogoni villages. Reports of massacres, rapes, and burnings followed. The people cried for justice, but the world looked away. And then came the trap: the murders and false accusations. In 1994, 4 Ogoni chiefs were murdered during a violent clash. The government accused Ken Saro-Wiwa and his fellow activists of orchestrating the killings. But the truth? Many believed it was a setup. Witnesses later revealed they were bribed and forced to testify against Saro-Wiwa. The trial was rushed, unfair, and widely condemned as a sham. Still, a regime was determined to silence him.